18th Disturbance-free Educational Zone Demand Day observed mass rally carried out. Preserving healthy environment will help in boosting state's economic status, says Additional Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai. Good evening. You're watching Istv English News at 8. Thousands of students took part in a rally that was taken out in connection with the observance of the 18th Disturbance-free Educational Zone Demand Day 2025. The rally was organized by Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-free Educational Zone Demand, which is comprised of 16 like-minded organizations related to education. The rally commenced from Thao Ground, Thangmaiband via Khuyatong, Nagamapal, Wahingbam Laikai towards Tidim Road and culminated at Imphal College, Kwaikaithel. Students from about 130 schools from across Imphal East and Imphal West took part in the rally and later conducted a public gathering at Imphal College. For this year, the rally is organized at 3 other places in different districts and submitted memorandum to authority concerned. Speaking in connection, convener of Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-free Education Zone Demand and President of Desam Mayengbam Sumorchit stated that to elevate the state's education sector to a global level and the need to identify and eliminate disturbances, July 5th has been observed as Disturbance-free Education Zone Demand Day since 2008. This initiative, jointly organized by Desam and various civil society organizations, student groups, parent associations, and teacher unions, aims to bring positive change to the state's education system.
Lamdam leba ama lamdam khunai ma hiram khudem khudem phang chakut pai ba se leba adu lamdam khunai adu le bi system adu putoi human resource adu lepe adu kai matam da koi lamdam sida di phibam amade hekta education sida ai apan bi gi thong siam toina thoi aduna ji so leba ki ru phibam mayam ama lei koi khangjai to da bo sigi manung da education hai ba se section mayam da disability pi ga chu masi di koi yari ba makai disability sidagi lamna le helaga human resource ma phung phana puthona na ba kona ba gi amna maru oi bu lei haidana su people machine so boy aduma logza bani aduna miyam da appeal tawjari madu di education sector se makalam madu ki disturbance-free da zone ama hinana ba honami na si koi release gi matungda Imphal college da mairoi sing adu oja mayang gi mifam pangtho ba matungda koi no memorandum ma honor governor da su state gi leriba education gi phibam si hena phagana ba musung education sector da makalam madu ki disturbance-free da na ba pi da na ba honabi na ba hena taksin na ba memorandum su submit tawjagani hadan khamjari.
Disturbance-free Educational Zone Demand Day is observed annually on July 5th in Manipur since 2008 with the aim of advocating for a peaceful and uninterrupted learning environment in educational institutions. Desam joined hands with different civil society organizations, student organizations, parent and guardian bodies, and associations of teachers and educationists to observe the day with various activities, including rallies, awareness campaigns and discussions, all focused on ensuring that students and teachers can carry out their academic pursuits without disruptions. The Disturbance-free Educational Zone Demand Day was also observed in Thoubal and Kukching today. Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-free Education Zone Demand jointly carried out a mass rally at Thoubal. Founder of KM Blooming School, Menjor Mangang, flagged off the rally from the gate of Thoubal District Hospital. Hundreds of students and teachers, along with citizens, took out the march till Thoubal College. Speaking on the occasion, President of Private Schools Development Council, Thoubal District, Jotin Salam, appealed to armed groups to stop imposing unbearable monetary and other demands on educational institutions. He also called upon the government to refrain from politicizing the education sector and to keep the sector free from corruption, nepotism and favoritism.
Sahi amagi manungda numit chani yakun larik tamba phangan magi policy ama government assembly gadabani haibasima adu education da nepotism favoritism adu gumba mayam ama chathaduna education ki policy leitaba ase masi policy ama assembly rakanda hena yang na phaba leba ki global ki education ki sector da akhoi se mangjal taba adu gumba khunai ama ohen badarka lai akoi hujik madugi damakta mipum kudimakta akoi awareness pibe gi pandam tu da akoi ne release pasinjabani aduguma miam thumna amadi akoi da adugumba mikki hanba thukalanba satra free oina like taba phangdaba siguma mayam se india gi citizen ama oina fundamental rights ire akoi mahan bigano haiba appeal siga manu na akoi sumba sajabani.
Additional Chief Secretary, Secretary Textiles, Commerce and Industries and PCCF Anurag Bajpai has maintained that preserving a healthy environment will help in boosting state's economy. He made the statement while attending the Van Mahotsav observance held by Directorate of Handloom and Textiles and Forest Department at Urban Hut, Nilakuti. The attendees, led by the Additional Chief Secretary, planted saplings during the program. Director Handloom and Textiles Elangbom Jiten, Director of Textiles, Commerce and Industries Y. Robita, Deputy Secretary Textiles, Commerce and Industries H. Orjubala, Conservator of Forest Eastern Circle Deblalai Frakpam, Chief Conservator of Forest T2 Gaithaulu Thaimei, along with officials of different departments and students also attended the observance. Additional Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai continued that the saplings which have been planted today are not owned by single individual but are public asset. On the other hand, he said, with textiles, commerce and industries being part of the industry sector, the department must ensure the industrial activities must be carried out effectively while preserving and not harming the environment. He reminded that healthy environment provides various natural resources, and from these natural resources, a state's economic status can be enhanced.
We have to work, we have to look everything in totality. Then only the state can grow, then only the resources of the state can grow, then only the overall environment, atmosphere of the state can grow, then only the economy will grow. Without good environment, there will be no good economy. I tell you, be assured, you look at any country who is developed, that country is having good environment first, then only the good economy. You see across the world, the European countries who are the most developed countries, and among them Finland is the most developed country. You see how good, how environment friendly is Finland, and that is one of the most developed countries in the world.
While acknowledging the effort of NEFTU, MDA, Senapati District Truck Owners Association and other organizations in repairing the bypass road, MLA Losi Dikho has emphasized that the Works Department under Government of Manipur played a crucial role in providing funds and necessary assistance for immediate repair. According to the MLA, he was actively involved in ensuring the uninterrupted supply of essential commodities to Manipur and facilitated the Public Works Department (PWD) in executing the work on the 9-kilometer stretch from Mau to Kidima in Nagaland sector. After conducting 2 personal surveys of the bypass road in June, Dikho met with Chief Secretary P.K. Singh, who intervened to initiate the repairing works. MLA Dikho credited the continuous efforts of the Chief Secretary, Principal Secretary Works, and Chief Engineer PWD for promptly starting the technical and groundwork on the Manipur side. However, he urged the NEFTU to correct its media statement, which misquoted the Principal Secretary's press release and unfairly portrayed the PWD department. The MLA has appreciated the involvement of various stakeholders, including the Nagaland Chief Minister, Manipur government, PWD officials, and different associations in assisting the repair works. He also acknowledged the Manipur government's efforts under the governor's administration to restore the bypass road and noted that the Nagaland government, with Chief Minister's approval, is still actively working on the said project to provide uninterrupted transportation of essential goods to Manipur. MLA of Singchamay Assembly Constituency Y. Kim Chan has acknowledged the ongoing steps taken by the central government to address the crisis that erupted on May 3, 2023. Through a press release, he said among the key measures is the continuous search operation being carried out by security forces to recover illicit arms and ammunitions. In the past month alone, large quantities of weapons have been seized from valley districts, with more recent recoveries from the hill districts. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Home Affairs is holding peace talks with various stakeholders, including civil society organizations, in efforts to resolve tensions and promote dialogue. Under the leadership of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, multiple initiatives have been launched as part of a long-term solution to the crisis. MLA Kim Chand lauded the Union Minister's responsible and committed approach, while also expressing hope that the hardships faced by the people will be addressed with sensitivity. He further appreciated the role of Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, members of the Governor in Council, security forces and officials working on the ground. Co-convener of Churachandpur Meitei United Committee, Nabaning Thocham, stated that the Churachandpur Meitei United Committee had submitted memoranda multiple times raising a charter of demands that remained unfulfilled for an extended period. This led to various forms of agitation, including sit-in protests. However, following assurances from the Governor of Manipur and the Chief Secretary, the ongoing agitations have been called off with immediate effect. He made the announcement during a press briefing held at Manipur Press Club today. Speaking further, he said that the Churachandpur Meitei United Committee, comprising 5 IDP organizations from Churachandpur, had previously met with the Governor and submitted a 6-point memorandum. Despite assurances from the Governor that the demands would be addressed, none were fulfilled, leading to continued agitation. He warned that if the current 3-point demands are not met promptly, the organization will launch a more intense form of protest in collaboration with the public.
Temporary settlement in the Magda Prerogative House like we would ha need Siki Manu de Kochangani, Hana Asimaga or Tole, documentation Zimba, Huzik, Vistupur, Dishigi, office that I could get to some office Sama, Hangani, Habi, or Sima Tole, Ahumzima, or Tole, Adu Humse or Tolopudi Matunda, Equi, Nasidi Hona, Agitation, Mahasa Teroen, I couldn't press to put on the Lotokari, Sudan Pekese. Scholarship system the government atumatam da hata mari sigi manung da lakthorkani haire game management ju ngasi natra hayeng da lakthorkani haire live ki program se government gi kano da channel da khara ma chathari hena mapung phaba uhingani atumatam da hata mani manung sa na point ohumje moine thambile kari mo point ohumje thabok oina amuk hadaki tha manung sik thabon onthok taba taragadi makhata ba khongjang ekoi changhing gina haina chu tam Meitei United Committee mai ke gi amukan singjari.
Members of Gwaltabi Youth Paradise Club along with Sapam Chakanglepal held a press meet today seeking public suggestions to take up legal procedures over the reported illegal settlement of Kuki villages at Gwaltabi. Sapam Chakanglepal pointed out that it has been verified through an RTI petition that there are no recognized Kuki villages at Gwaltabi. Villagers of Gwaltabi are currently taking refuge at 2 villages, he said, and added that 2 separate complaints from the villages and 1 from himself have been filed at Secretary of Land Resources regarding the issue following a joint meeting with the villagers.
Hogiba Megi Tang Traga Mapanda, Equina, RTI Taraba Matunda, RTI Dugi Pokunda, Yamna Mayek Singna, Gwaltabi Kuki Village Kowama, Chingilam Singa, Laitre Haiba, Hogi Kenoma clarification of Bibira Matunda, Madugi Makata Vado, Ekoi Kedu Sige Haibazi, Gwaltabi Lairiba, Punja Singa, Ekami Nazare, Gwaltabi Kulziga, Mari Lainava, any Matunda. Kulgi maming ama thonjange natraga recognize tawnanabagi any government department singa lakpa taragadi madu tawiganu haidana madugi keno sima koi thumjagre haitar Gwaltabi khul ama kanbuja masi Manipur miyam gi oiba thaudangni Manipur miyamna kari tawsige kamai tawsige haibana chimba singse koi khanabiu nainabiu amduga aikoina honajaribi sidaida leibiriba mayamna mateng pangbiu.
Secretary of Gualtabi Youth Paradise Club Rajesh Mitai intimated that there were only about 70 villages in Gualtabi Kamenlog during 1967-1970. However, 49 new Kuki villages have been detected in 2023. He said such unnatural growth should be monitored by government and also the people. He added that 3 all-new Kuki villages have further been detected in 2023-24 in Gualtabi area and claimed that these villages are functioning with fake certificates.
Sarkar na pidraju recognize tawju moina sajinaga fake document guma paisalaga reserve forest area jing de moina tasalaga koigi khunje leire haibaje koi kana su yenjinde ado hojikdi sigi issue je Gualtabi issue khangnate Gualtabi ju Gualtabi gi Maitai laina Midai Kunjibu Moigi, Kuki, Kunna Idana, Auji, Moina claim Dopsile, Manipur Liberiba, Brazazing, Aduga, government Gisata, Sigumba recognized the Bugi process, Yariga di Masi, Amna Putna Kandaza, Nini, Aduga, Akoigi recognized of Dremadam, Masigi, Kunasigi, Akoibagi Pibam, Aduga, Reserve Forest area, Swap, Swap, the Hybrid Singasi, Amna Putna Kanara Matunda, I put on the way out of Adum, Dito Aduga. Yarima Makai Diana Bakun Hinkalapa, Aduga, Hana Leramba Kunming on top of the Yarigadi to Viuna Potse, Masigi press meet Sikutanga, I did Paradise Club Water, Vigimos in the room and put up from the
Representatives of All Manipur Government Drivers and Technicians Association called on Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla at Raj Bhavan Imphal today and submitted a memorandum. The memorandum highlighted key grievances faced by government-employed drivers and technicians. The governor heard the concerns and assured that the matter would be examined and necessary action would be taken. Forest Department, on the occasion of 76th Van Mahotsav 2025, organized a tree plantation event at the roadside of Kanchipur Lesang Hiden. Division Forest Officer MFS Urban Forestry Division M. Wungrin Lansing highlighted that July marks the beginning of Van Mahotsav and the Urban Forestry Division aims to distribute tree seeds and plant trees along roadsides with the PWD permission. He emphasized the importance of community care in nurturing the planted trees, noting that the department's efforts will be complemented by local involvement. Wungrin added that the tree planting initiative starting at Lesang Hiden will continue until Lilong. Manipur Police Training College, MPTC Pangai and Manipur Forest Department jointly organized a Van Mahotsav at the Manipur Firing Range located at Wairi in Imphal East District today. The observance was held under the theme A Great Forest Festival, Plant Trees, Save Earth by planting trees in the surrounding areas of the firing range. The rector of Manipur Police Training College, MPTC Pangai, Sorokhaibam Gautam, attributed the occurrence of frequent floods and rising temperatures to deforestation in the hills. He emphasized the importance of educating the younger generation about preserving forests. Planting trees, he noted, is a commendable step that will leave a lasting legacy for future generations.
Akhoi pirma pose akhoi ina taken for granted akhoi pirma ne khoi tarom le haibam wakhanda khanba mun khanbam dakar le we should need to conservation of forest sugum wakhanji akhoi sum lakanda the significance of why we observe Van Mahotsav si am clear no ur kane akhoi khalakanda ko khoi tawi sini ko khalakanda plantation of trees is one of the things which we should take it very seriously. It's not that we planted the trees. We should nurture the trees that it grows to its full length, full life.
The Lions Club of Kanchipur and Lions Club of Singchamai jointly organized a tree plantation event at Ramkrishna School campus themed Save Environment. President Lions Club Kanchipur Ningombam Ibotombi expressed his desire to nurture the planted trees to help mitigate the current climate change. The event was attended by various office bearers of the Lions Club who joined in supporting the initiative.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯥꯏꯕꯤꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ
Organizing Chairperson of Hemophilia Update 2025, former Head of Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS Imphal, retired Professor A. Maina, informed that there are around 70 patients of hemophilia, a rare inherited blood disorder in Manipur, and Hemophilia Society Imphal Manipur has been offering subsidized medicines to patients. He made the statement during the program of Continuing Medical Education on Hemophilia Update 2025, organized by Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS Imphal, Department of Medicine RIMS Imphal, and Hemophilia Society Imphal Manipur at RIMS Jubilee Hall. A. Maina further explained that while hemophilia is a rare inherited blood disorder, it is specifically characterized by a deficiency in clotting factors like factor 8 or factor 9 out of the factor 13. Hemophilia A is a deficiency in clotting factor 8, while hemophilia B is a deficiency in clotting factor 9. He said 3 patients have succumbed to hemophilia in Manipur, and at present there are about 70 patients of hemophilia, and most of the patients are suffering from hemophilia A. Director of RIMS Imphal, Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, shared that despite hemophilia being a rare disease, it is not listed under the Rare Disease Program. It is included in different program of the Government of India, he said. Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma also highlighted that RIMS has been successfully treating patients with rare disorder. He continued that the hospital has taken up measures to start providing free treatment to hemophilia patients, and as part of the initiative, he assured that hemophilia patients will soon get a dedicated OPD services every Friday.
As we look in the future, let also remember our responsibility to raise awareness about hemophilia in the community, to advocate for better patient support systems, and also to work together, doctors, researchers, policymakers, and patient groups to ensure that no one living with hemophilia is left behind.
One-day basic firefighting course for city police personnel was conducted today at the Fire Service Headquarters in Imphal. The training was jointly organized by the Manipur Fire Service Department and the City Police Imphal with the aim of enhancing preparedness and responsiveness in the event of a fire emergency. Addressing the function, Director Manipur Fire Service L. Nabachandra said it would be valuable if people are trained for basic firefighting, as it would not be possible for the fire service personnel alone to prevent every fire emergencies. He said each citizen has responsibility in facing such emergencies to reduce large-scale impacts.
Fire service ki personnel khatna pedong miyam ki sewa hukum khana to bunga manati the police ki su apna mating pangni fire service ki su any thong thurkum damda police su mating pangbo adamai tawgadi ai khara hena miyam ki mating pangda miyam na ko thajabe henge rai khalaganda musiam kana ni na yam thuna sinje ne ko chelakbani adan miyam da su one day kaktagi oiraga su ai ko yam na basic oi ba amne importance oi ba pot khara de ai choi na phangni ne asatawi ai ko khana rakana maduni syllabus so ai ko chemjarabani.
Imphal Naga Forum and Gunj NGO Delhi distributed relief materials to flood-affected people of the state. Convener of Imphal Naga Forum, Ambition Anth, said the distribution is part of the ongoing initiative of the forum and added that the relief materials will be distributed to flood-affected residents of Gaipuinam Namdunlung, Haingang Ahalup, Kurai Haikrumakong, and Porompat.
Imphal asida sigumba natural calamities disaster laktuna ising isau lakhiba sida mioi kya gi pochai property destroy tore pochai mange nongma gi hingliba gi daily bhagi thabaki disturb kya marum oire masigumba gi marak asida ngasi aikhoina makhoi amuk restore tona naba aikhoina masigi long run se yengpham thoe Marag asida ngasi Imphal Naga Forums We stand in solidarity with the floods victim. Masi tawbaga loinana akhoina pochai mateng khitang oirabasu pijage haina tawbani.
South Asian Climate Change Journalists Forum, in collaboration with Northeast Media Forum (MEMF), organized a national seminar on impact of climate change on Northeast India today. Professor in School of Environment Management, Guri Govind Singh, Indraprastha University, Dr. Kiran Moy Sarma, Forest and Climate Police, Climate Land Ambitions and Rights Alliance, Soparna Lahiri, were the resource person of the seminar, with President MEMF Sanjeev Kumar Barwa and C.K. Nayak as the panel members. The Noni District Administration has initiated an effort to saturate Aadhaar enrollment and updating for students. As part of this drive, Tengkongjang Higher Secondary School and Tazai Public Higher Secondary School will conduct enrollment and updating processes from July 8 to July 10, 2025. The initiative aims to cover all schools in the district, with the zonal education officer coordinating with school principals and stakeholders to ensure a smooth process. For Aadhaar enrollment and updates, required documents include, for children under 5, a birth certificate and both parents' Aadhaar numbers with one parent's biometric data. For individuals 5 and above, identity proof such as passport, PAN card, voter ID, driving license or government-issued ID, and address proof electricity bill, water bill, telephone bill, bank statement, or credit card statement. Additional requirements apply for reserved categories: ST, SC, OBC certificate with photo and domicile or UIDAI, certificate physically challenged persons, disability certificate with photo, and children from orphanages UIDAI certificate with photo signed by the institution head. For updates, proof of identity, address and date of birth, a birth certificate, school leaving certificate, or marksheet may be required. A one-day awareness program on forest protection and bear conservation was conducted today at Phelong Village under Tosem Range in Tamenglong District. Organized by the Tamenglong Forest Division, the event saw participation from around 60 villages and was led by key forest and wildlife officials, including RFO Tamenglong Joel Gangmei, RFO Tosem A. Pramesor, member of the Manipur Wildlife Board Mayruthai Panmei, and Secretary of the Phelong Village Authority with Wing in Changta. The program aimed to raise public awareness on different bear species in India, especially the Himalayan black bear, and the crucial ecological role they play. Experts also spoke about the importance of rescue, care, and rehabilitation of orphaned or injured bears, with the ultimate goal of releasing them back into the wild. Locals were encouraged to become bear guardians and support peaceful coexistence with these animals. In a recent incident, 2 orphaned Himalayan black bear cubs, just 3 months old, were rescued by Tamenglong DC Angsim Dangsawa from Kadi village. The cubs were later handed over by DFO Tamenglong and RFO to the Manipur Zoological Garden on June 29. Before we conclude, the headlines once again. 18th Disturbance-free Educational Zone Demand Day observed, mass rally carried out. Preserving healthy environment will help in boosting state's economic status, says Additional Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai. That's all for today's news in English. Thank you for joining us.